Hi, my name is Rick Medeiros, and today we're going to talk a little bit about reincarnation. But as I'm sure you'll see when you come back to these videos, that I always try to do this in a way that makes spirituality relevant to our daily lives. And I think there's nothing more important, relevant to the way we live our lives than reincarnation. I know there's a lot of controversy about it, but over the years, in fact, a recent survey by the Pew Institute shows that over 30% of Americans are beginning to believe in reincarnation. In most Eastern cultures, people believe in reincarnation. It's the West that has shown some resistance, and there's a reason why, because I think in the 14th or 15th century, the Catholic Church, which was the dominant religion at the time, the dominant church at the time, established an inquisition against those who preached, who talked about, who believed in reincarnation. Said, you're all a bunch of heretics, get out of here. And they had an inquisition about it. So there was a stigma involved in believing in reincarnation. But I'm not going to talk to you about the research. There's some very serious research being done in one of the universities, University of Virginia. There has been numerous documentaries about reincarnation and how children remember their past life. Yeah, because kids are just here, you know, they just got here, and their shields, right, haven't totally been raised. They they have flashbacks, much more than we as adults do, who become jaded living in the world for a bit. I want to talk to you about the logic and the reason behind reincarnation and how it can help you change the way you live your life. Let's talk about the justice and the logic about it first. Then we'll talk about what it's for. I want you to imagine right now two children being born in your town, in the town or city where you live in any part of the world. Two children, same sex, two boys. Okay? One is being born in like the best hospital in town. Best medical attention. The mother has the best medical attention. It comes from a good family, a family of means, a family of wealth. At the same minute, other side of town, in a not so good hospital, another child, another boy is being born. Family not as well off as the first one. Both children go home, live their lives. One, the best schools, the best education. Hey, whatever the kid needs, give it to him. The second one, not the best schools. Not whatever the kid needs. Whatever the kid we can afford this month, maybe he can have it. They live their lives. Both of them have different experiences. Both of them have different trials. Both of them different obstacles in life to overcome. And they both lead good lives. The one who was born on the poor side of town goes to work early, support a family, gets married, studies hard, tries to get ahead, does the best he can. The rich kid too. He doesn't take advantage of, your daddy has and your mama has. He goes to school, does the best he can, marries, has a family. Both have led exemplary lives. Are both judged the same? You know, we have this Western attitude, this wrong Christian attitude. You're dead, party's over, you're judged, you go there, you go here. Are they both judged the same? Let's go back to the original premise. Why was born one here and one born here? That's what reincarnation is all about. It's not a punishment. It's God's way. It's the universe's way of giving us another chance, of giving us various chances to learn, to grow, to evolve. We're so used in Western culture to think of things as black and white, good and bad, punishment, reward. Well, guess what? There's no such thing as punishment and reward. There's only one thing that counts: evolution and development. And the only way we can evolve is by going through lessons and trials. I hate these words, lessons, trials, and tribulations. They sound negative, but they're not. Let's change them to opportunities, experiences, chances to learn and to grow. Let's look at things in a Western way. Jesus Christ, He said to us, "In my Father's house there are many mansions." There are many stages. There are many vibrations. Would it be fair? Who do you know, and I include myself in this, that lives their life the way Jesus Christ taught? The way He lived His life? Nobody. When He said, "I am the way," yes, that He came to show us the way. He came to show us the way. He incarnated as a human being to show us, yes, it's possible, but do you know anybody that does? Do you know anybody that can? I can't. Now, we were also brought up, we were also raised that God is just. Would it be fair to make one snap judgment about us because of one life when none of us are equipped, are able, have the evolution to live the way Jesus lived? I think not. That's what reincarnation is all about. Now, how does that make it relevant to the way you're living your life right now? Forget about it. All you have to know is that you are here to work and evolve. Remember what Christ said? Love each on one another as you love yourself. It's the golden rule, and it's true. It is the golden rule. Live your life that way. Forget about what happened before. Forget about what might happen in the future. You're here to live this life. You're here to learn and grow from the opportunities and challenges and obstacles that all of us run into every single day of the week. That's how reincarnation is relevant to my life and to your life, because it makes us not think of the finite. I was born on February 6, 1951. Well, maybe I got about 20 years left. So when we think this way, okay, our problems are like this too. When we know and we believe and we live according to the belief that it didn't start on February 6, 1951, and it won't end in 20 years, 15 years, okay? It's infinite. Look what happens to the problems. They were all like this, and they were concentrated. They open up. The tsunami disappears. That's how spirituality, reincarnation, and a certainty that this is not the first and last go-around we'll ever have in this life. Let's go back and we'll think about the two children being born. Think about that. Where would the justice be? Where would the fairness be? What would the reason be? There can only be one justice, one fairness, one reason. It's not the first time around. People learn different ways. Each one of us is on our own different path. I like to say that we're all in this together because we all come from the same Creator. But we're all alone. We walk separate paths. Don't judge, so you won't be judged. We're on separate paths to evolution. Each one of us is going through, following a different path, a different journey, but we're in it together. So think about that. Reevaluate how you live. Reevaluate how you think about your neighbor. The Buddhists have a great saying: treat everyone as if they're treat everyone as if they're your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, because at one time they probably were, or in another time, they probably will be. Little commercial, Spiritual Light Books. Spiritual Light Books has over 12 books on this subject, on reincarnation, life after death, even on animal spirituality. Check out our site. You'll see it right down here. And we've priced them like from $1.99. Some are even free, because Spiritual Light is sponsored by a nonprofit spiritist organization in Sao Paulo, Brazil, called André Luiz Spiritist Foundation. And all we want to do, our only aim, is to make Spiritism, spiritualism, spirituality, my God, how I hate labels. We got to say all three, because they mean different things to different people. Our only objective, our only goal, is to make your life richer and happier, and to help you develop a consciousness that, yes, we're all in this together. Thank you.